Yo, YouTube. What's good? What's good? It's your man, The Rich Kid. Back at you with another video, another topic. Alabama Roll Tide Nation. Stand up. Or, in this instance, sit down. Let's talk about it. Alabama loses today, man. We lost to Oklahoma 23-21, man, at home. Very disappointing. It's a lot to go over in this game. Let's get to it, man. First off, I want to start with the good. The defense. The defense is playing elite. That's all I can say right now. Again, shout out to Kane Womack. He had these dudes ready to play, and they were absolutely ready to play. You couldn't ask them to do any more than what they did. You know, they pretty much held this game together as much as they could. You know, they made timely stops. They had one bad series where the quarterback he scored on a scramble, which, you know, I thought was kind of lackadaisical tackling for Alabama. I don't feel like he should have scored, but hey, it is what it is. He scored. They were put in a bad position off a turnover, you know, and pretty much, you know, it was what it was. They scored, you know what I mean? After being put in that bad position. Again, you know, I don't think that he should have scored, but he did, you know. But that was really all day the only really bad series I can say that the defense had all day. For the most part, the defense played well. Yes, they gave up 23 points, but 17 of those points, man, were off of turnovers on the offensive side of the ball. So let's get to the bad, man. Let's get to the bad. I don't know, Tide Nation. I don't know how y'all feel. And I've been thinking about this since the game. But do you all think that this offense is regressing, or maybe other teams have figured out how to, you know, pretty much stop Alabama's offense now? We ain't got no running game still. Now, let me talk about the running game. The running game was actually a tad bit better today. We had not Jan Miller, but what's my man's name? Can't even think of his name now. Drawing the blank, YouTube. The other running back, you'll know who I'm talking about. But he ran better today. Still not what you wanted, but it was better than what we had been getting. He's a bruising running back. He's a big running back, and he's quick, you know. And, you know, if you give him some blocking and some time, you know, he can do some damage on you. And he did a little bit of damage. You know, he had a touchdown today. And, it showed. And, you know, one thing I can't say, Jan Miller ran the ball a little bit better today also, Tide Nation. I was peeping that. He had one open catch. I felt like he should have caught the ball. He took his eye off of it. Could have moved the chains at one point. But Jam had a better day, but it still wasn't enough though to move the needle to say, hey, you know, the running game is back. Not close at all. Not nearly as what we need in a running game. But this offense, man, this passing game, again, I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know if they are regressing. I don't know if the teams now have figured it out. But the last several weeks, man, it's almost like it's stalled, man. Let's get to Ty, man. Ty Simpson. Do you think Ty has regressed with his play? Ty Nation, what do you all think, man? Me personally, Ty hasn't looked good in the last several weeks. He hasn't. I'm just gonna be real, man. He's every week it seems like he's slowly falling off, man. Some of his decision making isn't good. He's holding the ball too long in the pocket. The turnovers definitely not helping at all, man. Today it was just all of that, all the above. It was bad, man. It was really bad, And I hadn't seen Ty play this bad since pretty much the first game, the Florida State game, man. I just don't like the direction it's going, YouTube, Tide Nation. I don't like the direction that this offense is going right now. Again, I don't know what it is. I don't know. Again, I don't know if it's just a regression or it's just the league is catching up with the Boyle system now or what. But if we're going to continue to try to make this run in this playoffs, they're going to have to turn the ship around and get back, to what it was several weeks back, man. A juggernaut, because right now what they're putting out there just ain't gonna fly, man. It's not gonna make it, and they're not gonna be able to make a long run playing like this, man. With these turnovers, it's horrible. This running game is not where it's still where it needs to be. This offensive line not opening up holes, consistently. Now, one thing I can say today, Oklahoma had a good defense. They did. But my opinion, I think the line played pretty good on the pass rush. Yes, Oklahoma did get home at times. There were a couple of times, there were several times that they got the pressure, and that was to be expected. That number 10 dude on Oklahoma was a menace. He was a menace. He was always, he was all over the field. He was always, bringing those delayed blitzes. But I think overall, the line played pretty well for, that protection. I think Ty had pretty good protection. But again, I think there were times that Ty held that ball entirely too long. The line gave him enough time to make a decision, either throw it away or run it, And the times that he held it too long, he got sacked, man. And that's part of what I'm saying, the regression, man. It's like he's not seeing things as clearly. His decision making isn't as good, And I don't know what it is, man. I don't know if it's the pressure every week now is starting to get the Tie or what, man. And it's affecting the offense, man. It is. It's really affecting the offense, you know what I mean? But, yeah, man, I just not happy about what I'm seeing offensively. I'm not special teams wise. Again, I said this in another video. Our kicker sucks, man. I'm just going to be real. The kicker is garbage. The dude missed the field goal again today. He tried to blame it on the snap, but that was bullshit. He could have easily made that kick. He just missed it. The snap was high, but so what? The snap was high. The place dude, the dude that caught the snap, He got the snap down. He got the laces the way it is supposed to be. He turned them. So all the dude, Tauntley, or whatever his name is, all he had to do was just make the kick, you know? So he tried to cop out too, you know, it was the hold. But that was bullshit. If you worrying about the hold, then you telling me that you can't kick, man. You know, that's all it is. You can't kick, bro. So I don't like our kicker. I don't trust him. And Alabama is going to have to find them another kicker, man, next year. They are. I don't know if they got to go in the portal. I don't know if they're going to have to recruit one coming out of high school. But they need a kicker, man, because kickers are, we don't respect kickers, but they are important, man. They can win or lose a game for you. And this dude right now, he is losing games for us because honestly, had he made that kick, that Alabama would have won that game because that was 3 points right there. We would have won that game by a point. By a point. It would have been 23-24. See what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, man, the special team sucks with the kicker, man. We got to get a new kicker, man. Alabama Tide Nation, we do. We got to get a new kicker. You know what I mean? These drops, man. Ryan Williams again. You know, they had him back. I think it was a punt return. He fumbled. You know, Oklahoma was swiping at the ball. They were punching at the ball. Ball security is paramount. You got to have ball security, man. Too lackadaisical. He fumbled. Boom, set him up. They scored off of that fumble, you know. Really disappointed in that, man. Really disappointed. Alabama had so many turnovers. I've never seen Alabama have so many turnovers in a game, man. You know, very disappointing, man. Very disappointing, you know. And it's just all compounded on that offensive side, man. You know, it's just the offense is not good right now. They aren't. It's just taking a reverse. They're going backwards, you know. And I'm not liking the trend I'm seeing with them. I'm not. I'm just not liking the trend I'm seeing with them. So, again, hey, now, we got 2 losses. We play, I forgot the Cupcake team next week. I'm not even going to waste my time watching that. If Alabama can't, go to work and do what they have to do against that team, then, hey, might as well just pack it up for the year. But, we got 2 losses now, and now pretty much we have to win the Iron Bowl. We have to. And the thing is, the Iron Bowl is in Auburn. We got to play Auburn. It is in Auburn, and Auburn has a good defense. Their offense may not be all that, but they've got good players on that defensive side. So it's not going to be a cakewalk, and it's going to be in Auburn. And you know what it is like going to Auburn. It's going to be a difficult game now. But hey, the season's pretty much going to be on the line because if they lose that, they're not going to the playoffs again. And I said that the board had to make the playoffs this year in order to save his job. And I still believe that. Even though, they had a 7-8 game winning streak, but that's not enough, man. That's not enough, Alabama, the standard is, you gotta make the playoffs. You got a grace period last year, first year, trying to implement your system and all that. But this time, man, this year, man, you got to make the playoffs, man. You got to. So the board got 2 weeks now to get this thing turned around, get them ready for Auburn, man. And we're gonna see, man, how it is. But again, I'm not gonna make this video too long. YouTube, Alabama Tide Nation. Again, Alabama loses to Oklahoma 23-21. We knew Oklahoma wasn't going to be an easy game. And but I feel like the turnovers killed us today. Special teams killed us today. If you take those turnovers and that special teams, the kicking game was on point, we would have won that game. But hey, it is what it is, man. But again, I'm concerned about the offense. Got to get this offensive game turned around. They're regressing. Ty's not playing well. We got to get it turned around for this Auburn game, man, or we're gonna be in the same predicament, and you know what that entails, man. But yeah, man. Again, Alabama loses 23-21, and still got a tough road ahead of us, man. I mean, I believe in this team. I believe they can do it, but they're gonna have to do it. They're gonna have to show and prove to us that they can do it. You know. But anyway, YouTube, it's your man D Rich Kid. D Rich Kid. You like my content? Like, share, subscribe. Again, thank you for all the people who have subscribed to my channel. Give me 100 subscribers by the end of the year, and let's just run it up. Let's keep running it up. I'm gonna keep bringing you content, keep talking about it, about these things, these games. All season, in season, whatever. You know what I mean? All right, YouTube. It's D Rich Kid. D Rich Kid. I'm out. Peace.